So hi friends, today we'll start a new chapter. So please subscribe to my channel, share, like and comment video. How do you like or dislike the video? Please tell me in comment section. So let's start with the chapter. The chapter name is resource and development. So anyone can tell me what is meant by resource? Everything available in our environment which can be used to satisfy our needs, provided it is technologically accessible, economically feasible and culturally acceptable, can be called as resource. So I guess you understand the definition because it is very easy. So next, let's start with the classification of resources on the basis of origin, biotic and abiotic, on the basis of exhaustibility, renewable and non-renewable, on the basis of ownership, individual, community, national, international, on the basis of status of development, potential, developed, stock and reserve. And so we'll know them in detail now. So types of resources on the basis of origin, which are they? Biotic and abiotic. So let's start with biotic. So what is meant by biotic resource? They are obtained from biosphere and have life such as human beings, flora and fauna. There it has written fishers, but that is fisheries, that is livestock, etc. And what is meant by abiotic resource? All those things which are composed of non-living things are called as abiotic resource. So abiotics means living things, like we. Abiotics means non-living things like chair, pen, rocks, metals. So let's start with on the basis of exhaustibility. So which are they? On the basis of exhaustibility, renewable and non-renewable resource. So let's start with them. That is renewable and non-renewable resource. So we have renewable resource, the resource which can be renewed or reproduced by physical, chemical or mechanical process are known as renewable or replenishable resource. For example, solar and wind energy, water, forest and wildlife, etc. The resource which can be renewed, मतलब वो renew, that resource can be renewed by physical, chemical or mechanical process. So let's start with non-renewable resource. So what is meant by non-renewable resource? This occurs over a very long geological time. The resource which take millions of years in their formation called as non-renewable resource. Example as minerals and fossil fuels. On the basis of ownership, individual resource, the resource which is owned by individual is called as individual resource. For example, house, car, plots. So individuals means like pen, that pen is yours, not anyone's, so that is the individual resource. Like car, bag, your school bag, compass, all their things are coming to individual resource. Community resource means resource which is belong to a community of people. For example, picnic spots, park, burial grounds. So next one is national resource, the resource which belong to a nation, and these resources are found within the political boundaries and terrestrial water, that is ocean water up to 12 nautical miles means 22.2 km from the coast of the country, that is river, forest, minerals, etc. Means from a coast of a country 22.2 kilometers we can do it whatever we want, that is called as national resource. So I think, or I guess that you understand all the things. So let's start with next, international resource. International resource which are found beyond the terrestrial boundaries of 200 nautical miles of the exclusive economic zone, belong to open ocean, and no individual country can utilize this without the concurrence of international institute. So means that is resource which are found beyond the terrestrial boundaries of 200 nautical miles. So let's start with on the basis of status of development. So potential resource which are found in a region but have not been utilized because of the lack of technology and they can be used in future. Example, solar and wind energy are potential resource. Rajasthan and Gujarat have greater potential for the development of these resources. So next one is actual or developed resource whose existence has been proved and whose quality, quantity and location has been determined for utilization with the available technologically. So stock resource which have the potential to satisfy human needs, but we don't have the technology to access it, means we don't have technology to access it. So for example, hydrogen can be used as a rich source of energy, but we don't have advanced technology to use it. So next one is reserve. Reserve, what is meant by reserve, means to kept for future. So resource which can be put into use with the help of exciting technology, which can be used in the future with the help of exciting technology, but their use has not been started. They can be used in future. For example, more river can be used for generating electricity. So thank you friends, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you. Please like the video.